We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 4, and we are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. The Giants at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Second and 9. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. This defense for the Bears, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, Fields. Looks to the sideline and has Mims, who makes a catch. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Off play action, Fields. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Fields going to keep it once more. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. The handoff to Ford up the middle. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Ford. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Again, they turn to Ford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jerome Ford with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. To kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Looking to throw. Jones, flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make second down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding it.
Barkley hit, and the ball pops free. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike, 59, 59. Hey, pick your game up.
Here's Fields. He's going to look deep for more. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. This is 4th. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jerome Ford with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
The Bears and the Giants both looking to improve their passing games in 2022, that's for sure. Last year, the Bears ranked number 30 in the NFL in passing yards. The Giants actually one spot worse at number 31.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are back within a score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Coming after you. Kill, 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 kill.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
Escaping the pressure right. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeau in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Mike, check 33.
Throwing again, Jones. And that is incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They run with Ford. 88 yards rushing for him now with a couple of... Touchdown runs to boot. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, The coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check like 39.
They snap it to Fields. Dancing to his left. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59. In your face. Check 59, Mike.
Fields now to throw.
Cut.
Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
Let's get off the field. Hey, check Mike 39.
Fields. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Let's go. Mike spot 9. Check.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now this throw caught left side, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 3rd down, it's Ford, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2nd and 8.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Come on out here.
Now a handoff up the middle. Ford. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Play action. It's Fields on the move to his left. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same.
And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Mike, check 33.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have the Giants 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Mike, check 59. 59.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Fields flush to his right. He's going to look deep for more. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are right back in this football game.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, you know how we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan? That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
On the ready. 33, check Mike 33. Check. Mike, check.
Here's Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's... And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. To throw is Jones. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's Jones to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And, oh, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. Well, we were prepping for overtime up here in the